Thanks so much for joining us, Senator. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So let's start with this new Donald Trump tape that came out on Friday, in which he exhibits a casual attitude towards sexual assault. Is Hillary Clinton going to bring it up at the debate Sunday night, and what's she going to say, if so?
Well, I don't exactly know what she's going to say about it during the debate. I imagine some of the undecided voters who are part of this town hall forum will have questions about it, and I really think it's for Donald Trump to try to answer it and take responsibility. His statement trying to say, look, I regret these words, it's not just words, it really is talking about a pattern of sexual assault, and so I can't imagine that undecided voters that are part of this town hall will not want to hear him explain why he thought that was acceptable behavior.
A pattern of sexual assault is what you said, and that certainly sounds like what he's saying, but do you know of any evidence that he actually acted in that way?
My understanding is that there are stories in some papers today with individuals basically saying that they were subject to exactly the treatment that he describes on the tape. So, you know, this would be a question for Donald Trump to answer. If he says, I may have said those things, but I never did them, that's one thing. But, you know, I think the tape raises an awful lot of questions. And if you take that tape as Donald is accurately describing his actions, then yeah, it is a pattern of assaultive behavior, and it's much more than words. And I think the issue, Jake, that it raises is not just a question for Donald Trump to address as he talks to the voters during the debate, but it's also something that candidates who stood with Donald Trump have to address. If you are a GOP office holder or candidate and you stood with Donald Trump, people ought to be asking you now, do you still think he's qualified to be president, and do you still support him? A number of people are withdrawing their support, but anybody who hasn't declared where they are on that question needs to be asked that question.